I just wanted to say something. A lot of people are just not coming to this fact of what has happened. A lot of people are just not finding out about this. I would say don't look any further and don't look too deep. They're just hanging by a string. There's not much really that is going to end up happening with them moving forward. I just have to say they have been falling off, and that's just evident. That's why they're like thinking, making it seem like, oh, we're busting back. You're just actually trying to create false force of physics, right? With like secrecy and trying to hide me, which you then think is like hiding or keeping your ability to have some type of material gain. Like, I'm getting this off your energy. No, you're just practicing some type of stupidity, which is going to eventually backfire because you're trying to center my energy in something, and my energy saying like absolutely not. You're not really seeing how I have nothing to do with you. You have nothing to do with me. You have no say here. You have no like authority here over my life whatsoever. And what you're thinking of and what you're attempting to practice is what's bringing your deck. Just period. So now I feel like what needs to happen here is people need to just get used to the fact that there's going to be like an ending to like that type of like state of mind and that type of like frequency and growth factor amongst karmics and in the karmic community, because that community is just getting eliminated, and that's okay. And there's points in times where certain type of groups and cultures get eliminated, right? Being a karmic is a subculture, and it's also a cultural phenomena, and it's also a spiritual phenomena, and that's what makes it out of this realm in its study, right? So you must have some type of like flow when you're working there to bring down proper functions, and that's where akasha comes in, right? Because if you don't have proper flow and function, how can you explain that to someone? So moving forward, I just want to talk about a specific situation that a lot of you guys didn't know about. People want their name mentioned. Yeah, that's okay, and you'll get your name mentioned and be like, oh yeah, and then you'll think about that and then you won't, and that's fine. But I feel like what's most pressing here is that there was a lot that was put in to try to keep up the karmic function, and it's done. The karmic is not realizing that people are around him with guns and bullets and a bunch of stuff, and that's where it has to end, because you just have to end, and that's what you created for yourself. And people will then say that it's threats and this and this and that, but that's what the karmic created, because your energy was so extreme towards such an innocent force. You created a bust back, right? It's like when you know a gun, when you try to shoot it, but you don't have like the force to carry it, the muscle, or whatever. You thought you had the map power, but you didn't. Right. So don't get into illusions and don't get disturbed with what has now come, because you invoked it and that's okay. Just enjoy it though. But we can't for you. And that's really like what I feel like needs to happen now. It's a science to like we won't. And I feel like other people like may say like that's still gonna be, but I feel like you should also still think about what's been happening around you. Because I feel like it could just get amped up. I feel like people are just really just playing with the fact that money exists on the planet, but then I can also craft up ways for it to not. And you've seen me do that. So now I feel like what you should do is like get ready, because there's gonna be something coming. So now what's gonna end up happening here? Oh, yeah, yeah. And I wanna like give like an example of like how low people can be. And I just say I could, but then I couldn't. And like I feel like I shouldn't, because maybe it's not necessary. I just felt like I was gonna give an example of like something that recently happened, but I feel like what I've said is maybe enough. Let's think. Let's ponder that. Should people know that these hoes have fallen off to that degree? Yes, they should. That's entirely okay. So now let's go. So there's a chemical server that wants you to not see what has happened here. I'll tell you this. What has happened is that there has been a complete shutdown of the bus towns. Over. Now, you guys want an example? Let's look. Here's this Miss Mina. What happened to your phenomenal beats thing? Done. Playing with my Haney, they banished all of us. We're playing with the white man. Even though they got caught up doing messy shit, they didn't want to be involved in that deep nonsense because they know about Hanifi, and they don't want to be involved in what got started with Metro Woman. Too many people fucking didn't know about that too early, and it started a war, right? Because we try to hide it and it really like won't let thank you. Because if they're doing it to the rappers, what are they doing to us like on the day to day? So no one wants you in control of their life like at all. And they just realized, the public, I'm saying this, that you have no say or capacity to even have a say over the life of day to day people, because you're not mentally well. Because look at your day to day activities, but your day to day activities, but your day to day activities. So just see right there. Now, what has to happen here is like just a complete removal and like just movement in a different way. Yeah, you'll be moved through air and different elements. I see. Just fractalizing. Let's go ahead and moving forward. Yeah, and that's okay. So now I feel like what's gonna end up happening. I feel like what's gonna end up happening is like people are gonna then find out that there's more, and that oh, bitches thought that they were gonna be playing at my school and starting hella shit, like, oh, now look at you. But that's okay, because the school's now looking for my work, because they can't do their work without my work, and they can't have my work. Because I'm a priestess, right? He's a high priest, right? What? That's the unthinkable that you didn't got Peter involved in this. This rabbit thing came down. Peter is only 1 year old in his physical form. He is millions of years old in space. That rabbit is so messy. Peter has gotten people just straight charges. Just straight. He has a Medal of Honor from Scotland Yard. Yeah, that rabbit, you think it's a joke? He will get monetized. So, about that, yeah, he's dealt with India so tough. Woo! That's about to explode. Don't do that anymore. Yeah, you will really get cursed. People will see this stuff online, like your family will get cursed. No, I saw he was with an animal. Da, da, da. You will really get cursed for generations. Nah, it's just one. So now look, let's get started. Yeah, that's what they start. You really get me started. Hey, yeah. What got started? Yeah, all of them getting hit. This shit got hit starting to messiness. Woo! Yeah, playing with chemical servers, asphyxiation, Hanifi, nonsense. Yeah, poor Beast, he's back on suicide. That's so out of control. Poor Beast, he's back on suicide. Yeah, woo, woo. I'm talking tens and better, hood bitches and Tims and sweaters. Whoa! What's happening? Right? Whoa! Maternity services across UK under tremendous pressure. Right. Woo. It's just extra love. Whoa! Yeah, my hair. That's war. My hair falling out because you're playing with magic. So who's doing that? That looks like some jealous bitch shit thinking. I don't care. There's too many of them. One of them just maybe a wig. Yeah. At least you have nice hair. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, jealous bitch shit. No one looks at that and says overrated. They look at it and they say jealous bitch. It looks like, yeah. Yeah, that's what it's like. Right, not Jacobus. A Jacobus is like a bitch that like lost her like pussy, but the pussy is like actually a type of jellyfish. Yeah, like oh, ooh, that means like you really did too much. Like you were trying to fuck on his brother too. Weren't you supposed to be at temple? How did you get that far? Yeah, like that type of stuff. Like that's how they are in space. Yeah, like oh, so that's I see you. Whoa! Yeah, so now you think that the karmic has gone to go play in space with you. You're not listening. The karmic has gone to go wiggle and waggle in space with you, and she thought you weren't gonna find out, but I was there, and I wouldn't go tell, right? And I seen it, right? But why come you playing like that? Whoa, that's okay. I get me in mind, right? Whoa, let me call the emperor. That's just out of control. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, right, right, right. But I still have my jellyfish. It's okay, my hair did grow. It's cute. I'm just like wondering, like, why though? Maybe it's like I was saying, like, you should have a short cut, because I used to have my hair short. I was really cute. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, but I don't know if I would. I'm on here for now. So, let's look. Whoa! The Empress. Because I want people to see that, right? Because I feel like that's also like what's a big factor here. Like, how dare you like create something so delusional and disastrous? But I feel like, oh, okay, like my hair was like a testament to the war. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't put braids in my hair, nothing pulled on my hair, no chemicals. I wasn't like ratchet with my hair. I take good care of my hair. I have a routine. Yeah, I use good product. Yep. Yeah, they were playing with straight chemicals from like a very high dimension, right? To overpower like our bodies and our senses. Yeah, and then they thought they were gonna be recruiting hood bitches on the computer in space. Not even really hood, nah. Spanish bitches with no melanin to go play with your kids and shit like that, to go get food and stuff like that, to go play with you. But you're up there too as a priestess with more magic than them. Like now, yeah, and then that's the part that's even more ratchet. That's even more ratchet. That's even more ratchet. Right? And that's right. And that's why and that's why they got hit like that. Because now you done found out the game. Now you know how to play. Now you know it works. Now you can move your hand, right? Now you can work your hand, right? Just move it that way, right? So now, what's gonna end up happening? You just work the engine perfectly. It'll move itself. You don't need to bother, and don't be uncomfortable, right? When you work in that shit, but you're about to go right down to Louisiana, get yourself hit the fuck up. These souls are about to get hit so badly. Now, what's about to happen here is gonna be a total rectification of what you started. And now what's happening too, they wanna go play with hood niggas. And they wanna go play with hood niggas and get them involved in nonsense and chaos because they don't wanna have babies with them or play with them in the computer and shit like that. They think it's dishonorable because it is. Every single level of playing in that computer is disgusting and dishonorable. And I like move into whispering too because your nervous system has to adapt. And that's just what it is, right? Just stay with the sermon. So now what's going to end up happening here is you're going to go ahead and coalesce or just move into another state of like awareness, like, oh, whoa. I'm just going to tell you right now, everyone got money on their head playing with me, period. You don't work, you got a bucket over your head for death, period. Period. As a priestess, I can call it period. Because you're playing with my akasha, so what I end up getting in yours, period. Right, I'm in your city, period. Right, wow. Yeah, whoa, that one is out of control. Yeah, they're playing with murder magic from space from stupid ass niggas too. Playing with kids on trap music and shit like that. Like, oh, they shouldn't be listening to that up here though. Like, oh, because the parents listen to it and then they're blasting the ear and portal magic and like the kids are like hella like going with the intelligences when they're doing their work and bringing speech. And they're playing with the Komodo and the psychedelic and it's hella ratchet. And the Komodo talks and moves past family and all that type of stuff and plays in Akasha too. And Komodo can really mark up your Wakasha and make a murder ass nigga. And you really don't know that they really play like that in space and play with serpents. And they really play with crazy deep magic that's really out of control. And I put this shit on the internet, they're starting too much shit. Please get your magic and work against that bitch. Some of you guys are someone else, please work in that magic. Gavin Newsom tried to sacrifice me because Khalifa is a lie. Yeah, there's our names are all tied into California, which is Khalifa. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high priestess. Our name is tied like that, like with like some type of like anagram form. Then the octopus ties the substance, and then they write it down like that. Yeah, and it's really ratchet what they were trying to do. Like, oh, if we sacrifice enough kids around them, though. But I'm sitting right here, and you're playing with my energy to play with that, though. So if it stops with me, it stops everywhere, all at once, though, with everybody. And they're not ready for that. And white people are saying something, and other people are saying something else too. Fuck that. We bust back with that Big Mac. Trust that. I'ma put them all on their back, messing with my paper. And then you gonna meet that Kata. Heart shot, brain shot. Can't nobody say. And then you think that it's ratchet, like when we're singing like this, but it's just poetic. Like, let us go now. Like jail for proof rock. So I did that too with white people. So what is that now? Which one do you want? Okay, well, yeah, we would love to hire you. Which one do you want? So what benefits and salary, like I said, right? So now, wait, well, now actually, please, you guys are so stupid and ridiculous. Don't think about this chaos and drama and grind. Stop getting involved in slavery and then you wouldn't be anyway. So now, yeah, whoa. Yeah, you're getting involved in the master's craft, and that's why it's working. Let me tell you something. So, oh, yeah, somebody's about to get hit. I see it. And it's not, yeah, it's our side of last year. Like, whoever the choreographer is. Yeah, don't start playing with him. Oh, okay, that's all I have to say. I was just laughing because I think it's just funny how they like play so many games and they're getting hit like that. And a lot of people throw their life away playing with me. A lot of people people are just afraid to say that they threw their life away playing with the Empress, and that's okay. I'm not afraid to say it because it's surely, clearly, it's surely I just seen it. Show you right. Yeah, I just seen it. You're right. So now, what's gonna end up happening is, yeah, you're just doing too much. Show you right. So now, what's gonna end up happening? What's gonna end up happening is a total like rectification of what's been done, and that's just gonna be it. It's just gonna be over, and you are just gonna keep on finding out more you don't want. You think you're gonna make it playing with my energy, making money. You're not getting anything but confusion. They're so stupid. They're going to investor meetings with their phone filled with pictures of kids being molested and shit like that. Like, oh, we have kids, we can play in the dream machine. That's how you connect. Just tell us where and we call. We live in the area, stalk, harass people, do this, do that. Yeah, we have our own network. We know how to get apartments. Look at Justina. They're trying to market themselves using this technology. Like, oh, we can do it to other people. And now that's what's gonna start. But do you have your speech? Show you right. You better make sure you right. So, anyways, y'all, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching. Bye. Kamala Harris. That's been done. Kamala Harris, New York Post. 21 staff gone in 2022. How much more? Many more. Up into 50. Everyone left. Done for it. Government being shut down. Do your own thing or go work with the group. That's where they're getting money. Everyone start giving money. If they're still giving money, they're the hood's gonna find out and just smack them. Because all these white girls went to go play in the hood with Dick and went to go play on my phone. Mainly 67% in my phone. They want to make it seem like it's getting Dick and playing with men of color. Mainly in my phone. Mainly get hit. Mainly River Thames. Right. So now what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna go see that people been quitting, been leaving, been getting hit. It's over. Yeah, please go look that up. It's done. These hoes been getting hit. It's really nothing. Really, it's nothing. You can play with me all day, but it's really nothing. So admit that though. Because when you admit that, then it's honorable. Because you can't keep being a dishonorable bitch because that's getting your head blown off and you ain't got no clones. But you don't have a pussy though. Whoa. And remember that's like, and then think about that as a bigger problem, right? Because then, ooh. To me, it's like Uchiwali in several ways, because then if I leave this form, then I have that one too. She's somewhere else already too. Whoa! Right. So now, what is the problem? Because she has smart chaos. Yeah, what is the problem? Thank you.